Welcome to my post-R video. Today I want to talk about the Trinity and the Torah. The Trinity is a Christian doctrine that teaches that there is one God in three persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Torah is the primary text of the Jewish religion, which consists of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, also known by Christians as the Old Testament. Some people claim that the Trinity is talked about in the Torah, and that it has to do with the God of Abraham.
But is this true?
Let's examine the evidence from the Hebrew Scriptures and see what they really say. First of all, the word Trinity is not found anywhere in the Torah, or as Christians call it, the Old Testament. It is a term that was developed later by the Christian Church to explain the relationship between God and Yeshua and the role of the Holy Spirit. The Torah does not mention the Son or the Holy Spirit as distinct persons of the Godhead. It only speaks of one God, who is called Yahuwah, or the Lord. Second, the Torah does not hint at any plurality or diversity within the Godhead. Some people point to the word Elohim, which is a plural noun that is used to refer to God in the Torah. They argue that this implies that God is more than one. However, this is not a valid argument, because the word Elohim is also used to refer to false gods, angels, judges, and even humans. The plural form does not indicate a numerical quantity, but a quality of majesty, authority, or power. When Elohim is used of the true God, it is always followed by a singular verb, adjective, or pronoun, which shows that God is one, not many. Third, the Torah does not predict or promise the coming of a second or third person of the Godhead. Some people cite various passages from the Torah, or, as Christians call it, the Old Testament, that they claim to be prophecies or types of Yeshua or the Holy Spirit. However, these passages are either taken out of context, misinterpreted, or mistranslated. They do not refer to a divine Messiah or a divine spirit, but to a human king, a human prophet, a human servant, or a human representative of God. They do not reveal anything new or different about the nature of God, but only confirm and clarify what the Torah already teaches, that God is one, and that he acts and speaks through his chosen agents. Therefore, based on the evidence from the Torah, and as Christians call it, the Old Testament, we can conclude that the Trinity is not a Jewish concept, and that it has nothing to do with the God of Abraham. The Trinity is a Christian concept that is based on the New Testament, and that contradicts the Torah. As Jews, we believe in the Shema, the fundamental statement of our faith, which says,
"Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one."
Deuteronomy 6 verse 4, we do not accept or worship any other God, person, or spirit besides the one and only God of Israel. Moreover, for Jews to believe in the Trinity is to commit polytheism and not monotheism. Polytheism is the belief in many gods, which is forbidden by the Torah and the 10 Commandments. Monotheism is the belief in one God, which is the core of Judaism. The Trinity violates the principle of monotheism by dividing God into 3 separate beings, each with their own will, personality, and role. This is not the God of the Torah, who is one, indivisible, and unique. Furthermore, to Jews, any image is pagan and idol worshiping. Idolatry is the worship of anything other than the true God, which is also prohibited by the Torah and the 10 Commandments. Idolatry can take many forms, such as statues, paintings, symbols, or even ideas. To Jews, Yeshua in the flesh is an idol, because he is a human being who claimed to be God, and who is worshipped by Christians as God. This is not the God of the Torah, who is invisible, eternal, and transcendent. In addition to Jews, the Messiah is not going to be God, but a human being physically from the line of King David. The word Messiah comes from the Hebrew word Mashiach, which means anointed one, or someone who is chosen to rule. Jews believe that the Messiah will come to earth to bring a time of perfect peace and prosperity called the Messianic Age. The Messiah will be a fully human leader with no special powers, not like a prophet who performs miracles. He will be a wise and righteous king who will unite the Jewish people and restore their sovereignty in the land of Israel. He will also be a great teacher and a judge, who will instruct the nations in the ways of God and justice. He will not be someone we will worship, but someone who will work directly with God and fulfill His will. The Messiah will not bring a new religion or a new Torah, but will uphold the existing Torah and its commandments. The role of the Jewish people is to be a light to the world, as God said to Abraham,
And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless you, and curse him that curses you. And in you shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Genesis 12 verses 2 and 3. The Jewish people are chosen by God to be His witnesses and His servants, to spread His message of monotheism and morality to all humanity. The Jewish people are also responsible for observing the Torah and its commandments, which are the blueprint for a holy and ethical life. By doing so, they prepare themselves and the world for the coming of the Messiah and the Messianic age. Thank you for listening and watching. Shalom.